And notice I
Cerberus?
call them all game tag. Yeah, just Serb works for me, and we've got an agreement. I can say that. Danny Xanax was in there. Yeah, see, I've lost my list now, but
A lot of these people were just waiting for the
and
the new golf course challenge, and
I
once
know,
they
and
found out,
Teflon. So Stulek 52. Sorry.
that was a nice attempt, Nicole. I'll give you
I know.
that, but
Well, it's I'm not
still I
an old
give
man.
it.
And I'm not a drunk. Urban Big P. Oh, I think he's been in before that one. So, yeah.
We've had a
Shut up. I heard it. Oh, I do have to tell you though, you guys were talking about the golf thing
right.
and how ladies can join. First of all, we're not going to spend $34 on that stupid game.
It was on
And
sale on the PS4 just this past week, I believe.
yeah, and then Jade said she'd rather shoot the ball. And
Guns again.
Unfair.
Guns again.
Unfair.
she was in the Olympics for shooting, and I can brag on her because she's my best friend. But so if she's talking about shooting shit, she's serious
But what
because she
about
has
what
the
about
skill.
drinking beers and playing golf? Nothing goes better, hand in hand.
Shooting and drinking beers? No, I'm
Not
just
a good
kidding.
idea, for
And
the
I
record.
can't. And I also can not forget that we also had Parsnip in the chat too.
Can
I don't
never
want to forget
forget
our
Parsnip.
boss,
No,
our boss man. No, he's not our boss man. I just like giving him a big
he's
head
a
too.
boss man.
Yeah, G4TE boss man.
All
It's
right.
gonna get.
You
It's
can
gonna get
email
on
the
them.
show podcast at g4te.com. You can tweet us at OC_podcast. You can visit Facebook and get in trouble, fb.g4te.com. And of course, you can leave us iTunes reviews.
Oh, oh, oh.
But most importantly, you can you can take part in the PC challenge, which is send us a nice joke, a friendly joke, a safe for work joke. Just tweet it like Teflon 212 just did. Jason Johnson already getting into the mix. So a safe for work a safe for work joke could nab you a PC game. Rich, let's talk about this real
Company,
quick.
yeah, Company Heroes 2. Just send us a nice family safe joke, and you can win Company of Heroes 2. The It will be announced on next week's show who the winner is. We've already had two entries,
Excellent.
and yeah, so
Rich, by the way, there's one of the. You were also talking about Starship.
yes,
Forget about that.
all you have to do to get a copy of Sid Meier's Starships, which looks amazing by the way, is just to tweet us or email us a selfie like you would Victories Achieved of you playing a strategy game. It has to be turn-based strategy or real-time strategy. So think Civilization or Age of Empires, one of them two types of games.
Okay. Well, there we go. Marching orders are set. Let's do some shout outs. Nicole, start us off.
Obviously to everybody in the chat because we love having them in there. Keeps things entertaining. To you gents for having me cover whoever wasn't here tonight, who was probably curling their hair. No, I'm just kidding. We know he wasn't curling his hair.
No, and let's talk about this real quickly. Fraser Morse, again, his priorities. I really want to question his priorities. I mean, he's the Canadian cult leader, and yet here he is putting his kids ahead of everything else. I
I
mean,
know, and taking him to a pizza buffet and
I know.
posting pictures. Just
Exactly.
rude.
I have
Totally
one
rude.
thing to say. Come on now. Only one thing to say about Fraser.
Well,
Wizard.
oh, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fraser, get your priorities straight, my man. Put the kids in
Oh,
the closet.
He's in
Fraser,
the chat.
he's in the chat. He's like, I'm here.
Uh-huh.
I told you
See?
this.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Uh,
Uh-huh.
and we also didn't get a chance to mention Black Panther because he came in after I had already started my list. So, but
Okay.
yes, the chat, you gents. Poor Mark, who's still sick. We gotta, I don't know, kick him in the ass or something, get him well. I
Because
don't know.
that's going to make him feel better. Here,
And
Mark,
my
come over
daughter,
here.
who's patiently waiting for me to add time to her computer time that she has. So
All right.
we'll do Rich.
Quickly, I just want to spend 20 seconds just going over a few things that aren't gaming related that I think everybody should enjoy. Whiplash is an amazing film. If anyone hasn't seen it, the Power Rangers short 15-minute movie was actually really cool. It's well worth watching.
I don't believe you.
And House of Cards season 3, go watch it on Netflix. On the Netflix.
Okay.
Yeah. So shout outs. I want to shout out Verbal Rob, Chris MJ, and Duke's Gaff because we played Hammer Watch a couple of weeks ago and it was fantastic. I want to shout out Mike Chin because he's just finished Assassin's Creed Unity like just now, and I feel his pain because I know he didn't really like that game very much. And I want to shout out Teflon because his joke was very funny. For the listeners, his joke was, where are you? A priest, a rabbi, and a monk walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "What is this? Some kind of joke?" So I like that joke. And I also want to just shout out the listeners and the community and everyone getting involved and tweeting us all the time and retweeting our podcast tweets and everything. It's really good, and I like it that everyone gets involved and stuff. And just for you guys, just for being here, and Robin, just for looking so beautiful. Robin, your shout out.
Yeah, well, Richard, kisses back to you and a big hug to you for the reasons that you need to know about. Big hugs, man. I want to shout out the Boss Wave guys this week. On Monday, I was stuck in traffic in a terrible traffic jam. We couldn't move backwards, forwards, left, right. I was stuck there for about 4 hours and I was working my way through my podcasts. And I switched on the Boss Wave podcast and they started with a bottle of water or something getting poured into a glass. And by God, I cursed them up and died for the next hour. So thanks, guys. And one of the reasons why I was caught so much in the traffic was there had been snow that night. So I also want to shout out Uber Red Toe. Man, you haven't a clue. We had almost 4 millimeters of snow. You don't know how hard it is, man. Don't you talk to me about snow in Canada. It's ridiculous. We have it hard here. Yeah, that's about it. And I'd like to shout out Tinder. So thanks, you bastards. Okay, that's it. That's me.
All right. Well, I will certainly want to shout out the three of you for making the podcast and always making it fun. Shout out to everybody in the Twitch chat. Thank you for coming in, listening live, and giving us things to talk about occasionally. Of course, I want to shout out all of our listeners, whether they're listening to us live or listening to us recorded, like Memorex. We do this partly because of you and partly because we're just egocentric and we like doing this. You know, I was going to have some monumental big shout-outs and try and do something grandiose, but at the end of the day, I just want to say thanks, and I think that's it. We're done. Oh, wait. I knew what I was going to say. I want to shout out all of our friends on the East Coast and in Canada. You guys are going through a rough time right now. There's been all kinds of crazy snow, and, you know, I completely feel bad for you guys. I would just like to say, hey, if you would like, take some of that snow, put it in a care package, send it out my way. We need some water out here. 70 degrees outside right now. The sun is shining.
I knew that was coming. I knew it was coming. You